Hey guys, this is What If here. I just want to make this little update video to let you guys know of something that, in case you didn't know, I've for the past couple of months I've created a Patreon account, and I've gotten Patreon supporters and pledgers and stuff throughout those couple of months. And on the site itself, I describe where the money's going towards and everything to a new computer, so I have a better performing one and it's better and all that sort of stuff. And I want to really elaborate on this sort of thing and also go in a little bit more detail with what I'm going to be getting and where all of your guys' money is going towards. Now, I didn't really think about having something in time for Christmas, which I just didn't think would be part of the equation. I was still trying to figure out what to concrete get and just trying to slowly, have, money, saved in advance, just in case. And earlier this month, a friend of mine, Chelsea, linked me a computer tower that she was planning on getting, and I looked at it, and I'm like, that's actually affordable. So I was like, damn, thank you. I might purchase one of these or something. She linked it just because something she was telling me that she was gonna plan on getting, and I was just like, ooh, that's something I can swing that. So I was just like, I really should be thanking her because she was the one that linked me the thing. So I was just like, I want to make sure that this is something worth purchasing for myself and for what I do. So I messaged my good friend Dale Reynolds and told him I linked him the computer tower, and he told me what it does and all this sort of stuff. And I was talking over with him making sure is there anything else do I need? Do I need something special for it? Do I need anything else for it? Because I'm going to be using the Windows 7 Dell monitor. Will that work with the tower thing and all that sort of stuff? And he confirmed it with me. It's like it will. The only thing you'll need is an HDMI cable, which thankfully this Windows 7 computer freaking has. So that's good. So yeah. So I talked with him. With him about it and everything, and got everything situated, and it seemed everything was pretty good to go, at least as far as when I'm going to be purchasing. So I was thinking about I want to make this video like I am right now, telling you guys where the money's going towards, and then I forgot because I'm a dumbass. But then I saw something where on Amazon, because there's only two of that kind on there. And then when one was sold and then there was only one more left, the price skyrocketed like crazy. It went from being $500 some odd to $1,500. So that price tripled. It was ridiculous. So that was kind of out of the question. So I was just kind of thinking well, shit, what the hell do I do? So I typed in the same brand or model, CyberPower, bunch of number letters and all this sort of stuff, and I put it onto Best Buy or something, and they had something like it, but it was a little bit different version or model. So I linked the thing to Dale Reynolds, asked him, is this something worth buying? Because I told him the thing with the Amazon thing and that being so much more now, and I talked to him about it, and he said it was good to go. He said the only thing he would recommend is going to the 560 GPU instead of whatever I linked him originally. So that was really about the only difference, but for the most part, everything should be good to go now. And at the price of that, I think it's about the same as it was on Amazon, maybe a little bit more by a few dollars, but it was $550 something, I believe. So definitely reasonable. And this is where the video kind of gets into the point where that's where the Patreon money is going towards. From day one, that was the whole creation of Patreon, was to whatever the funds I would get would go straight to getting a tower. Just have a better running computer, a better performing computer, because this one has so many issues. And you've seen the Elgato rages and glitchy videos sometimes. So it's something that's going to benefit everybody when I do end up purchasing this. And as of right now, once December comes around, I'm going to have literally $250 of funds to purchase this. Now, you'd be thinking, what if you're still a good 300 some odd, back? So it's it's okay. It's okay. Because then you got the 250 from the funds. And then I'm going to probably pitch in like a good 60 or 70. So that's around like 310, 320. And then the rest, my parents are going to pay for it. They told me that it was going to be a Christmas and birthday present because my birthday is like so close to December, you know, Christmas Day, December 25th. So that's just going to be lumped into one. And we talked it over, and they're willing to do that. So big shout out to them and as well, because they're helping out as well. So it's basically a culmination of everybody, from the Patreon supporters, from me to my parents. So it's a big old smorgasbord of help, and I really appreciate everyone. So it means a lot, and that's where it's going. I don't want people like thinking like that I made the Patreon. They don't check it out knowing like where it's going towards, and they just think, oh, he's just using it for his selfish needs or something like that, because that was never the point or the intention. If anybody was ever thinking that, I didn't even get really comments anything about like that in the future. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying. So that's pretty much the overall plan. I just wanted to let you guys know, because it's a big thing, kind of, because it's something I've been wanting for such a long time, and I wasn't, prior to late 2016, I was not really taking YouTube as a serious sort of thing to do, so I never really thought about getting a new monitor or anything of the matter, or tower. But I was never really thinking about it, because the one I had worked fine. Prior to the Elgato, I was using the Hog PVR to record game capture, and that was fine. I never had an issue with that. But I guess with the Elgato being a more powerful thing and more modern than what a PVR is capable of, I guess. But it just had made the computer just have such a problem. And I posted something up on Instagram where my computer's just revving something. It's scary, because if the computer goes out, that's it. So I don't want that scenario to happen. So I really wanted to kind of make this happen and push this, because I don't know when this computer is going to give out, and it's random with the computer issues and frame rate drops, the technical flashes of purple and green sometimes. Look at the Truck Martinsville race in NASCAR Heat 2, good lord. But for example, but that's where the money's going towards. I wanted to be transparent and let you guys know exactly where it's going towards in a video, not just on Patreon, because I just think it's fair, and I think it's the right thing to do. Obviously, it's the right thing to do. I plan on getting this by Christmas time. I don't know, on Christmas Day, or I'm obviously going to ship it to the house. So I don't know if it will be on Christmas Day. It will be somewhere around close to that time. But I also would just want to say that, if there's anybody out there that hasn't pledged or anything of the matter, and they, feel the need, after me explaining this, and you want to help contribute to the funds in any way, you're more than welcome to. I don't want to force people or anything, but if you haven't yet and you want to do that, whether if it's a small or big amount, it doesn't matter to me. Any help's really appreciative, and it would also probably take a load off my parents for paying the next $200 some odd. So that's just what I'm thinking, because the way Patreon has the thing is, the money gets, I guess, submitted on December 1st, the first of every month. So when I post this, it's the next week or so, then it'll kind of so this is the last week. It's the last time to do that for this month, I guess. So I hope I'm not doing this at such a short notice, but I was just thinking about this, and I just really want to get this out, and if there was anybody out there that didn't know where the funds were going, and they were just oh, I was too late to help, and I don't know, but I just want to let you guys know, and everything in a video in itself. So again, I'll say it again and always, I appreciate the people that have donated and everything. I cannot believe the amount of people that have donated. I really can't. I didn't think I would. I didn't think I would get much of anything, so I'm so grateful. That's about it for this video. I really got nothing much more to say. I don't know if this is entertaining or what, but that's just wanted to let you guys know. So I just want to give a big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters: to Reynolds, Braydon Hill, Scott Browning, Mark Kolar, Roland Hofer, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, and Ronnie Lazzarine for a donation. again, like I've been saying, I can't thank you guys enough for the donations and your help. It means a lot to me. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all in another video. Hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving. I'll see you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.